Oh, would you look at that? Farmer Cat. That's right, the next Battle Cat competition, having reached its end a while ago, has produced for us not Garbage Cat. It's Farmer Cat, and someone else made that. I don't know who. It's not Garbage Cat. Thanks for all your awesome entries, Quaver. Cheers. Now, this Farmer Cat, apparently it's a cat. I mean, that's literally all I've heard about it. It's a special cat. And I don't think it's been attracting much positive attention, but you know, it's a cat. And the whole rule with cats that we get is, at the very least, it's always 30 free user rank. And so in that spirit, it's time to upgrade. A humble cat who grows tasty things to make others happy. Selected for the cat army from many others, including Garbage Cat. Collects extra money when defeating enemies. Oh, why? 'Tis a Maglev cat. And now it's Harvest Cat. Heard that the turnip market was booming. Time to profit off her crops. A respected cat army veteran. Collects extra money when defeating enemies. Does it do anything else? No, single attack as well. Well, I mean, I guess that's like Maglev. And as I've said, 33 user rank, quite a cheap upgrading cost. And no, I'm not hypermaxing it, thank you very much. My user rank has increased. All well and good. Fine, whatever. But is it any good? I'm going to take it to a place that would sum me up very well if I was a piece of vegetation. So, Regit, why have you taken this cat to the gloomy tree? Is it just as material for your terrible joke? Well, no, actually. There are a couple of reasons. Principally, this is a material farming stage, quite good for general materials, and it's a stage I use Maglev on to get double monies to give us a Bahamut. What I do is I run Maglev into this gory here to give us our double monies when we kill it, allowing me to get a Bahamut, and just before that actually a Manic Lion to clear out the peons. Then I hit the base. So I thought, let's bring Harvest Cat here, right? To see if it can do the same thing. And it rather remarkably appears as if it can't. Now, obviously it has a smaller recharge time than Maglev, but ultimately it's not really killing things very quickly. We have in fact killed the first Gory, which is great, and got loads of monies from that. But it's actually, you know, I'm going to have to stop the Gory in his tracks there, keep him away from the base, because we are actually relatively close to losing this. Now, maybe I'm just not giving very good press here. Maybe this is a classic Chaos Moon and the Sloth sort of thing. But first impressions, the Garbage Cat would have been better. I'm not salty, what are you talking about? No, I mean, aesthetically, Harvest Cat is nice. I think whoever has designed it has captured the idea of Battle Cat's sort of simplicity of design quite well, and it still looks interesting enough with its sort of turnip farming animation. But I mean, as a cat, I think what Ponos have done is quite possibly the Picataro effect. Someone please tell me what Farmer Cat is good for. Question is, will Farmer Cat increase our Gamatoto rewards? Let's have a look. He's just come back from his long, hard expedition. Let's see what he's got for us. 11,000 XP. Possibly not, then. What about a Toto? Is he giving the Toto a special bonus of materials or something? No. As Aristotle would say, you don't know something until you've experienced that. Oh, bit of A-level philosophy revision in there. Not going to get it in anywhere else. I've brought Farmer Cat to Super Metal Hippo to see if it can, in fact, increase the rewards that we get. I might let Waitress Cat attend these Farmer Cats, but other than that, I'm just going to let them do the good work and destroy things. I'm sure Farmer, Harvester, whatever happens to be at this point, Cat, is good enough to bat any possible problems away, and I think it's perfect, really. It's going to revolutionise the game. Farmer Cats, approach thee to the base and unleash the Super Metal Hippo. Unleash the Super Metal Hippo. We'll try again. Unleash the Super Metal Hippo! There we go, he's here. The Super Metal Hippo has finally graced us with his presence. Right, Farmer Cats, be effective meat shields and do lots and lots of damage and gain double monies when killing things. I know you can. You brilliant Farmer Cat. Oh no, they're dying. Waitress has been knocked back. This is not that marvellous at all. Come on, Farmer Cats. Do me well. There you go, you see. Look at that. Farmer Cat's absolutely brilliant, allowing the Waitress to do a critical hit on the Super Metal Hippo. You see, people say Farmer Cat isn't good, but have you seen that? No, you haven't. Not yet. Best strat. I mean, you know, again, aesthetically, it's quite good. Although I'm salty that I lost, of course, like with the Dread Pirate Cat League competition, and let's be honest, probably the Great Cat Tournament as well, I like how it pulls the cat out of the ground that looks like a turnip, and the colour scheme is nice, and it looks like a sort of rice paddy field farmer. Unfortunately, it's bad. No, wait, hang on. Where's my manners? It hasn't had its potential properly realised yet. I'm getting a sort of eggy cat vibe. Although I quite like it, it is fundamentally useless. Although saying that, it's just soloed Super Metal Hippo. Soloed. There we go, and in quicker than a blink of an eye, we've beaten Super Metal Hippo, and we've only got one ticket. I think the thing about rewards might not be true. I don't really know what to do now. Oh, the challenge battle. Yeah, there you go, you see. Let's do the challenge battle. Why, when it spawns, does it pull something out of the ground immediately? I mean, that's pointless, my friend. You don't need to do it. No, stop doing that. He seems to sort of lurch forward when he comes towards an enemy, though. Maybe the next squirrel will show this. Look, watch this. He sort of swishes forward into the enemy, but then he also just picks crops up at random times, and some of them aren't even ripe yet, you silly farmer. Kobe says, right, if I remember correctly, Farmer Cat is to Thief Cat what Capsule Cat is to Maglev Cat. And as well as sounding like one of those horrendous verbal reasoning logic puzzles that you do to take the 11 plus, may hint that Farmer Cat isn't really all that of a good cat. How are they going to fare against an assassin bear? Not well, I should think. And of course, I've got on the wrong cannon to deal with this. So let's... Oh, look at that! Maglev Cat! Another cat which can gain increased monies from having killed an enemy. Arguably, possibly better than Farmer Cat. Oh, look at that. Finishing off the base nicely. All Farmer Cats work, probably. Here's a fun one I thought we might do, right? The Arena of Honor, but with Farmer Cat. Let's see how it does. I have high hopes for Farmer Cat. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to make a strap with just him in it and whack on a CPU. Now, the sharp-minded among you may have realised that getting double monies from defeating an enemy isn't all that useful in a dojo, but I still have high hopes for Farmer Cat because, frankly, I can think it's probably really good. And given that the CPU is doing this level for us, I would not be surprised if I got a better score than I did in my actual dojo attempt. Good use of cannon there, CPU. Basically me. Right, you've got maximum worker cat, now go on. It's going to be non-stop farmer cats from here because CPU can do nothing else. When it can spawn one, it will spawn one. And this is where we're going to really make ground. While watching this, I'm also sort of pondering to myself, what is Farmer Cat? It's a melee attacker, so it's not something that's going to stand behind meat shields and do lots of damage. So I hope the comment section aren't going to accost me for using it in the wrong kind of scenario, except for the fact this is a dojo, forget that. But it's surely not a meat shield if it costs 500 monies. And it's not a Maglev Cat either. What is it? The trial is complete, and that is a stunning score of 17,561. Let's see where that places us. Connecting. All the way up to 1%. Now, who said Farmer Cat was bad? What is Farmer Cat? It won an art competition and now it's in the game, but what does it do? It gives us 33 user rank, but what else? What does it do? I don't know. Should we go to the Friday stage? Is that good? I think we should do that. Let's do Helpful Cat with just Farmer Cat. It's actually sort of getting rather disheartening how he just picks stuff out the ground. Mate, maybe it's just part of his walking animation, but seriously, mate, alright? You're not helping yourself. You're not defeating any enemies by doing what you're doing, and I hope you can redeem yourself by beating Helpful Cat hard. While I sort of let Farmer Cat do this, if I may, I'd like to bring another Ponos initiative to your attention. They're doing a thing on the Twitter, you know the thing where they're like, oh, retweet us squillion times and we'll give you some cat food. Well, they're doing that again. Go on Twitter and like retweet them and stuff like that. And maybe while you're there, follow @Regit YouTube. Another bit of a cheeky plug. I post all sorts of bad memes there, like comparing the Phantom Express to Ajit Pie. Right, my ramblings lasted a perfect amount of time because here is Face, accompanied by many lackeys, Doge, lots of pieges, and he's there all sort of calm, but I'm sure he'll get angry when our Farmer Cats appear next to him. You know why? Because Farmer Cat is dangerously good. Nothing better than a Farmer Cat to pull turnips out the ground and not really do much else, but I mean, at the very least, he's going to really help us with our monies when eventually he does kill things. Now, I guess maybe there is a little bit of an argument that it is a nice stark contrast to Maglev. You can stack it, and maybe that way you're more likely to be there when the enemy gets killed by the increased money cat. But it does so little damage, you'd have to stay there for ages. This is a hard stage, which, you know, for my boosted cats is not hard. I'm glad Ponos, you know, went through, was saying they'd put the winning cat into the game, but, you know, maybe they could have made it a viable thing to use in battles. I cannot think of a use for Farmer Cat, but then, mind you, I thought Chaos Moon couldn't outrange a sloth. Maybe I'm just really dumb. No, scratch that. I am really dumb. But what is Farmer Cat good for? You know, it's really getting to me, this thing of him just coming out the base and pulling turnips out the ground. I feel like I'm in a zombie level over again, like I'm fighting the forefront of the battle, then a few miles behind, some flipping manic peng has appeared and is killing my base. But it's not even that. It's just pulling stuff out the ground for no apparent reason. And that really bugs me. This is Farmer Cat, a cat that, at the very least, as we said, as of any cat, is 30 user rank. Maybe there'll be use found for it. There was, of course, a use found for Capsule Cat, so maybe it'll redeem itself past the levels of Picataro and Eggy Cat. I guess that's about it, really. I'm just gonna leave Farmer Cat to beat the face or not beat the face. I might seriously end up losing. That would be quite an embarrassment, but, you know, anyway. If you haven't seen, and maybe even if you have seen, my Great Cat Tournament video, might I suggest that you go and watch it / watch it again, because if it reaches 10,000 views, I get a cat food reward. If I get a cat food reward, that means an Uber draw sooner. I think it's about 500 cat food or something like that, so it's well worth it. Please watch it. I know dojo videos have never done well for me, but I'm sure we can reach 10,000 views. And if we can, I would be very grateful. So please watch that if you do wish to. It would really help towards getting some nice cat food. Because let's be honest, I don't think I'm going to make it past round 1, and some cat food would be jolly nice. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed.